welcome to. This is actually what Blue Nuit looks like now. So this is all you got for softcore porn on cable right now. So it's actually in English tonight, which is because I only know the Halloween words. Do you speak any French? You're from Ontario.
Un petit peu.
Yeah, un petit peu. Everyone fucking says that.
Of course they do. It's easy to remember.
You know, like my dad's always like, whenever he's like, you know, you should get one of those federal government jobs, you know, get one of those. And I was like, well, you got to speak French. He's like, oh, fuck, you speak French. I said, I don't really speak French at all. He's like, well, cheval and fenêtre and portrait. He just lists things that are in the room. Oddly enough, a horse was in the fucking room.
Alrighty then.
I think we're just gonna get started because I don't really know how to start these things. This is my first talk show ever since I was a brief host on Trading Post on Rogers Cable 10 when Brian Siddle was kidnapped for 10 minutes. We have no title to this show yet, so there's no title. But we're just going to get started. So I wanted to thank everyone for tuning in, clicking on the link, and watching me talk for like however long this goes on for. We're not even sure what this is going to be yet, but we're going to interview people and highlight some local businesses here on both sides of the river. And I'm filming this in Chatham because I don't want to get in trouble. Stefan LaForest is staring at my face right now. I want to thank our sponsors for the show. The very lovely, the beautiful, the oldest building. This is the oldest building in the world. Is it the world?
Miramichi.
What's that?
Miramichi.
In Miramichi, yeah.
Yeah.
You said that like you were from
Because
Ontario.
I'm from here now.
No, you're from, yeah. You said that everything you say, you can tell you're from Toronto.
My English is so much better than yours.
Yeah. Are you? Yeah. I'd be like, hey, Dave, you want to go get a burger? Of course. Like, why couldn't you just say of course, like a normal human being? You have to say it condescendingly. But I love you. We do have to say. So I want to. So what's that? I like how you're already drinking your own beer that you already made and shipped here earlier. So I want to thank our sponsors. So far. We have 2 sponsors. I think it's pretty good at this stage.
Yes.
Name anyone else who has sponsors. Thank you.
There you go. It's all you.
Thank you. Yeah, I got some questions too. So I want to thank our sponsors. O'Donoghue's Irish Pub. That was really loud. My elbows on the table. O'Donoghue's Irish Pub, and the new app Delivabite. So if you're hungry, why are you guys talking in the background? So this is how new the show is. People just fucking talk during the thing. I love it. There's going to be some swearing. We might edit it out if like we get some bites from like Rogers TV. So we'll see. Right. Eventually you will talk as well. But I wanted to thank Delivabite, the brand new app, produced and made and distributed right here in Miramichi. It works like if you're hungry. Basically what you do is, so the step 1 is be hungry, right? So you got to be hungry in order to like use Delivabite. Then you go on the Delivabite app and you'll see what restaurants are available. And then a guy named Ron, which we love Ron, we love him. He's going to hopefully be on the show eventually, if we can get him.
You can deliver beer as well. Just saying.
Ron's agent will not get back to me. He's not going to like that. He'd be like, hey, man, I didn't agree to that. You know, that's exactly how he sounds. Anyway, Ron will deliver the food for you. So whether you want pizza, Harvey's, whatever you need, Jungle Gyms. Beer, yeah. So so you guys are actually a client of the app. Yeah. So you guys are one of the first early adopters.
Yes, we are.
So you need to have the desire to drink beer first.
You might want to have a beer.
Yeah. So and then you'll be hungry. So then you're going to be ordering pizza or O'Donoghue's or something later on.
Yes.
Once the alcohol stimulates your appetite. Anyway, I don't even know. I believe we've been talking.
I didn't realize it was an infomercial,
dude. yeah.
Holy shit.
Wait till you see the ShamWow. I'm going to spill these sauces out on the table, and we're going to mop them up in literally 14 microseconds.
Oh,
yeah. It's like it didn't even get spilled.
There you go.
Anyway, I'm Jimmy McKinley. You might recognize me from that one time at the Vogue Theater. comedian. So we already thanked our sponsors. I'm really happy to be here. This is our pilot episode. So we're just sort of learning the ropes, as you would say, if we're on a sailboat, if I can use a sailboat metaphor. We're just learning the ropes. There might be some swearing, so if you have children that are next to you, just place them, depending on the temperature outside, just gingerly pick them up and take them outside. Put them outside for a little while, right? And then we're just gonna, see where this goes. We're not even really sure what this is yet, so we're just gonna be having some fun, eating some hot wings. So there's gonna be 7 questions, 7 different sauces, as you can see here. And we're gonna eat them in ascending order of hotness, which is rated, I believe, scientifically, Stefan? Stefan, you're just sitting there like you're in grade 5, like just waiting to, I don't know, just waiting for your test to get handed back to you after the March break. I don't even know what that means. Like an old man sending back soup at a deli. That's a Seinfeld reference. Anyway, what was I talking about?
Not a clue.
Yeah.
Scoville
So that's
units.
how I start. Have you ever?
Scoville units.
Yeah. So we're gonna eat the wings. We are prepared for this, by the way. We have like little microphones on. So this is an actual production. I did not pay for it. Can't afford it. But we're gonna eat the wings in ascending order of hotness on the Scoville scale of hotness, which is named after Augustus J. Scoville from hell, I believe. He's from hell. So, which you don't believe in, even though we're, there's these 2 atheists here doing this interview in front of the most stained glass window ever, the most religious window ever, being observed by.
Full of nutcracker.
Yeah, but it's like a Santa Claus nutcracker. It's the most Christmas version. So we got Jesus here and we got Santa here. It's like, which one's real? Anyway, we're probably going to get a letter for that one if anyone watches the show that was slightly offended by that. Well, we're just gonna keep going. So I wanted to introduce our first guest on the pilot episode of Still Untitled. By the time this is released, we will have a logo and we will have a title for the show. I want to introduce my good buddy Dave Draper.
Cheers.
From Ontario, he lives here right now. Works at New Maritime Beer Co. Fuck. Can we reset that? Reset? Yeah, reset that. Reset.
Okay.
Yeah. So I just wanted to introduce our first guest on the pilot episode of whatever the hell this show is going to be called. I want to introduce my buddy Dave Draper from New Maritime Beer Co. So welcome. Thank you for being part of this. How the hell? Obviously you had no plans tonight.
I live in Chatham.
Yeah. You're like, I could literally throw this thing of beer and hit my house
Pretty
right
much,
now.
yeah.
Yeah. Well, cheers, man. Well, thank
Cheers.
you for being. Are you a wing guy?
I am a wing guy.
You're a wing guy. Now, do you like people are always like, and O'Donoghue's posted this on their Facebook. I think it was like a month ago.
Wings or flats?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or no, like drums or flats.
Yeah, I'm a flatty.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
It's just easier to eat. Break them in half, boom, gone.
Isn't there more meat on the drum?
I don't think so.
People, it's a
Yeah,
fictional thing.
I don't know. I'm making this shit up. I don't know.
Yeah, well, so am I. Look at me. I had like a 45-minute intro to this show before I introduced
There you
you.
go.
Because have you ever seen my comedy act? It's like I'm still doing a comedy act somehow at the Vogue, even though it burned down. Oh man, we're gonna get in trouble for that too. Yeah, I love you, Victor. Sorry. Yeah, I miss it dearly. Stefan's over there.
He's going, why did I do this?
Stefan's like, why the fuck did I get this guy to host this show? Victor is literally living in the woods right now in a log cabin that he literally built out of logs that he just chopped down. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, we love you, Victor. We hope that everything will bounce back.
Yes.
But thank you for coming, man. So you understand that we're going to be eating. Do you like hot? You see, like wings. You're a wing guy, but do you like hot sauce?
Oh no, not really.
You're like, I gotta get the fuck out of here.
Time
like,
for me to
right
get out of
away.
here.
Yeah.
But it's also past my
Yeah.
bedtime.
Someone is gonna shit their pants tonight. But it might
Oh,
be
but
me.
you.
Yeah, due to an unrelated bowel problem.
There you
but
go.
I do have 7 questions here, so we're gonna dive right in before making this episode literally 5 hours long, because your partner will be wondering where you are, and she'll report you missing by 10 p.m.
There you go.
I love you, Phoebe. She's great. Love her. She's great. Oh, and by the way, I know it's COVID times. We are in yellow phase right now, and Dave and I, we're pretty close together right now. We did a fist bump. We're pretty much in this. We're in the same bubble.
We're in a
right?
bubble.
We hang out like every single day. Dave's one of my best friends. So I don't want to get any. And we're going to be first in line for this vaccine. Just inject it into my face so I can do comedy shows again. So I'm very excited about that. So let's get started.
Yes,
You ready?
Absolutely.
All right. Well, let's get
Wanna
ready
do
to
a wing?
So these wings have been sitting here under this light, like we're in a Moncton strip club.
There is a thing.
Yeah. That's the first strip club I've ever. I don't like strip clubs. That was the first strip club.
backpedal now.
Dude, that was it. So let's eat this and let's talk about. Okay, so this first sauce, before we really get into it, this is from the Trailer Park Boys, a show that I'm lucky enough to be on now, which is coming out, which has probably already come out by the time this episode comes out. But you can catch it on the SwearNet app. So you have to go to the Apple Store, no, the App Store, not the Apple Store. You have to go to a physical retail Apple Store to get it. Go to the App Store, download SwearNet. It's $1.99 a month. You get all the episodes, and you can catch me on there. So anyway, now that I've promoted myself enough, why don't we talk about you? Actually, we were just going to talk about Moncton strip clubs.
Yeah, apparently we were.
Yeah, there are strip clubs
I
in
didn't know
Moncton,
there was such a
which
thing.
are probably allowed to be open right now. Like a Radio Shack's closed, but like, yeah, Moncton strip club open.
Radio Shack doesn't exist anymore.
Yeah, exactly. That's where all the people that lost the jobs they go get a job at the strip club. Yeah, in Moncton. Yeah. That's the first strip club I ever went to. I don't like strip clubs, but I went there, and I remember we got it was like a private dance situation. She's like, would you like to come get a private dance? And I said, well, of course. I was 21 years old. So I go out back, and I didn't know that I was paying per song. So it was $20, and she said, would you like me to keep going? And I said, well, great, yeah, keep going. But I didn't know I was paying per song, so she literally danced through Big Shiny Tunes 3.
Oh,
I had to send a stripper a T4 the following tax year. So we're gonna do this first one. It's from the Trailer Park Boys. I'm not sure. I like their comedy, but I'm not sure how they are with food and hot sauces. So let's just dive right in. The wings are nice and cold because they've been sitting there for 40 minutes. You know what? Can I double dip? That's actually not.
it's not a hot sauce, but it's a
It's
tasty
not.
sauce.
It's got some flavor. So we're just gonna. It's salty. I kind of like it. We're just gonna just enjoy that wing for like 30 minutes. So I want to dive in. So I want to keep this first question pretty broad. So you're from Ontario.
Yes.
What part of Ontario are you from?
Born in Toronto.
You're born like in the CN Tower.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah, you just slide down it to work every day. that's what Miramichiers think about all like people from Toronto. It's just like the plane just lands on the CN Tower.
But don't worry, because people in Toronto don't know where Miramichi is.
Have you ever heard of? Yeah, that's an interesting question. So have you ever heard of Miramichi before moving? How did you hear about the job posting?
It was on a professional brewer's website. I thought, what the hell? Change the scenery, threw it out there, and I'm here.
And you just drove your little Mazda Miata.
Yep.
All the way here at 180 kilometers an
Loaded
hour.
to the gills. Hey, don't say that.
Dude,
I
yeah.
don't drive fast. I'm from Toronto. We drive very slow there.
So what's so let's get into that. Like all these questions are
out the window now.
completely out the window now.
We'll still be talking when your next episode comes out.
We're exactly if we get another one. What's the difference between, or eventually we're going to talk about the products that he makes and the company that he works for, but I want to get to know you as well. So that's what this show is really about. So the difference between drivers in Toronto, the heart of Toronto, and the difference between the drivers here in Miramichi. I'm gonna have a drink of your beer.
Good. You're asking that question? Oh, okay. Well,
yeah, there was a question mark at the end.
Okay,
of
I wasn't sure. Kind of.
Yeah.
Well, in Toronto, people can drive.
Yeah.
It pretty much sums it up.
And they can't hear. Is that what you're saying?
Cannot drive here.
Adam will like to hear that.
Oh, Adam, I love your city. Yes, I'll call it a city for you.
One of our best friends is actually the mayor, so he runs this place. So he's got a. It's not the mayor that trains people how to drive.
No.
So it's not his.
They've never left here for 80 years, so
I just blame. Who's the mayor? I just blame everything on him.
That's normal here.
So I want to get into this. So tell us a little bit about yourself. So you're from Toronto. So you moved here. So what's the biggest difference in brewing beer because you brewed at a company called Falcon Brewing?
Yes, in Ajax, Ontario.
In Ajax, Ontario,
Yes.
right? And so what's the biggest difference between brewing beer in Ontario versus brewing beer there? Now, what I want to dive into, I want to get into like challenges. What's the challenges there versus here? And the advantages. Are there any advantages to brewing beer here in Miramichi?
Oh, there definitely is. In Ontario, it's a more mature market, if you will. The beers here are in their newer development stage overall. Not everyone, but overall. Mm-hmm. It's where Ontario was in the 90s. So Ontario, it's a very competitive, very tense market. It's hard to crack into the LCVO, which is our version
Why
of
is
the
that?
NBL.
Is it because because there's more people there?
Well, there's more everything.
There's just more everything, right? Yeah.
There's 300 or 400 breweries in Ontario, and there's, I don't know, 60 or 100 maybe.
I have 62 here.
There you go. You looked it up.
What constitutes what's the threshold of like I'm a brewery? Like what are the boxes that you have to check off?
You need a building.
You need 4 walls and a roof. You heard that
you
here
need
first from David Draper. You have the best name, by the way.
You need a building.
Yeah.
You need equipment. You need a brewer. You need good water, and you could fix that yourself. And you need products to put out, and you need recipes. I need you to be consistent
And love
every
and
time.
interest.
Oh,
Yeah.
if you're not a passionate brewer, you're not a brewer.
Right.
It's not. You don't do this for the money.
Right. So he's looking for a raise, guys.
Was it that obvious?
Yeah. It's like that's why you just came here for the free food, for the wings.
I haven't eaten all week.
That's all. You need to. So that's an interesting point. So I love hearing that. So you don't just see a brewer position on Career Beacon and that's a job. Like you have to love.
You have to love what
that.
you do. They're long days. They're usually long days. Yeah.
What time do you usually get up in the morning?
Between 3 and 5.
That's
day.
like when a monk gets up in the morning. It's like you should
I'm
have
no
like a
monk.
shaved head with like an orange
Definitely no
robe
monk.
right now.
Yeah.
Floating in the air, reading something.
Yeah.
Well, that's cool. So you get up at like 4 o'clock in the morning. You're up at 2 o'clock.
I'm at the brewery at 4 a
at
lot.
4 o'clock in the morning. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's cool, man.
Yeah.
So do you find that you sort of do you like the job in that there's no one else around and you're able to be autonomous and just sort of get all your stuff done and
Yeah, brewing is a lot of science, but it's a lot of creativity as well. Mm-hmm. And when you're alone, you can just be your little place, get the music cranked in the brewery, and just do your thing.
Nice. What kind of music do you listen to when you're brewing a beer? And does the music change when you're brewing like different types of flavors?
That's
like
an awesome question.
If you're brewing like a sour, are you like, I got to get some Nickelback on here?
No, I wouldn't. I wouldn't go that far.
Why do you look exactly like Chad Kroger after you got a haircut?
There you go.
Yeah. I'm kidding. You don't. I love you, brother.
I do like the question though, because it's so true. If I'm brewing my favorite beer, I might put on my favorite songs. Like, I'm a huge Spirit of the West fan, so that might be what's running. Or if I'm brewing something that I'm trying for the first time, I want to keep my focus. I might have Rage Against the Machine blasting, or Tool, Yeah,
Just like the
it does make a
soundtrack
difference.
to The Matrix 2.
Yeah, it just goes in the background and away you go.
Awesome, man. Thank you. We're going to continue because this is
Another
actually,
wing.
A talk show with some sort of a system in it. So we're going to move on from the trailer park. I kind of like that one. It was very mild. It was not hot. It was actually it's decent, and it's called decent. Actually, it's called decent. So it's exactly how it's titled. So the next one is from the province 100% Natural, which I'm not sure which Canadian province that is, but it's called 100% Pain or Pain 100%. So we're gonna try this one, and I'm going for, you know what? I'm going for a flat this time. That is small. That I don't think that qualifies as a wing.
It's a wing.
It's a wing. Stefan, he got the wrong batch, so it's a thing. So usually they're really big here at O'Donoghue's, and they're
Wings
amazing.
are great here.
Dude, they're awesome. So if you're looking for wings, every Thursday night, hopefully this will still be going on when this episode airs. Every Thursday night it's wing night at O'Donoghue's. Come, bring your bubble, get some wings. This is just a whole advertising thing.
Pretty much.
You know what? I can taste the heat right away. It's more heat than flavor, though.
There's not a lot of flavor in it.
No, I don't like that. Where are you discarding yours? Right down there? Yeah, I'm not all about just pouring kerosene down my throat. Oh man, that is a little bit of heat there, baby. Woo!
That's number 2 of 7.
You know what's funny is this last one, which is not even, I don't even think it's going to be part of the show, but it's still up here. The one that looks like the COVID-19 vaccine. This one here. It looks like something you would get in The Legend of Zelda to regenerate your life. It looks like Link would get this. So Stefan and I were, the executive producer of the show and I, and the owner of this building, we were setting up earlier. And he's like, just take the sauces out. And then he's like, oh, take this one. Take this last one, put it out there too. So I thought it was like Worcester sauce. I'm not sure why I thought that was Worcester sauce. It doesn't even look like anything Worcester sauce would be in. So I thought it was Worcester sauce, which I'm not pronouncing it right. How do I pronounce that, Stefan?
Worcestershire.
What is it?
Worcestershire.
You said that just like Hitler would say it. What is that? Yeah, exactly.
I'm not sure what that even means.
I don't know. You said that. You sounded super Nazi when you said that. How is it pronounced?
Well, my British friends would call it Worcestershire.
Worcester. So it's a British word, yeah. So that was pretty hot. So I can feel that
Yeah, it's
heat.
hot.
That's good, yeah. So
But it's just a
it's
plain
not bad.
hot.
No, it's good, yeah. Like my father's skin would turn inside out right now if he had
I don't
a
want to see
little bit of
that.
But anyway, so I was putting the sauce out, and I was like, I'm going to smell it. So I popped the thing off, and I smelled it. And when I put the lid back on, I had a little bit on my finger, and then I licked it, and then all immediately passed away. So that's a hot. I don't know if we're adding that to something. I don't know if he's added that to something later, because I know he's developed his own sauce for like later on in the show. But anyway, if I die tonight, come arrest Stefan LaForest. So we're good. So question 2. Why do you think the craft beer industry took off so well in New Brunswick? And do you think it took off in New Brunswick compared to Ontario? Without comparing it to Ontario, do you think it's taken off? And where do you see the industry going in 10 years?
Well, it can only go up. It's a new industry here. There are some good breweries. There's some breweries that will fall off at the end, and that happened in Ontario. It happened in BC.
Is that true of just craft beer or just true of
Anything.
any business
Anything.
in any industry?
Yeah. And the good ones will survive, and they will grow, and it'll drive some people crazy in bigger corporations. But no, I think it's got a good future here.
Yeah.
People are adopting it well. Even our little brewery in Newcastle side of the river, people that had never, most of our customers had never had a craft beer before. And we have people now that come out every Friday night for a one-off series that we're doing right now. It's a limited time. We have people that are dying to see what's new, and that's new for them, and it's great.
That's interesting. So the typical customer, so most of the customers that you're seeing have never had craft beer before. What were they
Majority.
drinking before?
An antlered light.
Like Budweiser or like a
No one like an antlered light, you know?
What is that?
Moose light.
Oh, we're allowed to say
I'm
that.
trying to
We
say-
can say that. They exist.
Oh,
They
all
do
right.
very well for themselves.
There you go. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If they want to be a sponsor, let me know.
Yeah.
Want to
Not, not anymore.
Yeah, if you want to pay for these polos, got these from Joe Fresh. I got like 8 of them for free. They paid me to get these shirts. Well, that's cool because my father, I don't think has ever had a craft beer. So Dad's very Bud Light, very simple. Very like he goes Bud Light. The other day, he had Budweiser. Like I thought I was at like a university grad party when I was in the car. I was like, am I going? Like I haven't had a can of Budweiser in 40 years. I'm in my late 80s. No, I haven't had a Budweiser in like 12 years.
Okay.
But
That's probably a good thing.
yeah, I mean, I found craft beer. My first craft beer, honestly, was Picaroons in Fredericton.
And I'm sure it's most people's out here.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, they struggled in the beginning, and Sean really brought that.
Good people.
Yeah, absolutely good people. Yeah, and good beer. And it didn't hurt that I lived above Picaroons on Queen Street, the Boutique. So
Yeah.
I just slid down like a pole, much like a Moncton Strip Club pole.
There you go.
And then got my growler filled, and like I never went to the liquor store in like 3 years that I lived in an apartment on Queen Street in Fredericton. Let's move on, man.
Yeah.
We're gonna go. I don't even know if we're on. So we've done 2, but I think we've answered a couple of questions within one question. So we're just gonna keep going. So this next one is, so there's 3 people passing away on the picture of it. So this is called Pain is Good. The thing about these hot sauces, they have way too much stuff going on the label. They're just like, okay, how much more things can we slap on this label?
Let me ask you a question.
Sure.
What's your favorite hot sauce name?
So my favorite hot sauce, and it might actually, and I think it's part of this. I think it's later on, and it's not just because your name is Dave, but it's Dave's hot sauce. It's kind of like synonymous with Frank's, but it's in that weirdly shaped bottle. And I was always a wing guy ever since I would go to the Scoreboard restaurant. Remember the Piping Plover was?
Yes.
Last year. So years ago, that used to be the Scoreboard. It was a sports bar. I would go there, get fries, wings, Pepsi, medium hot sauce, medium to hot sauce when I was a kid. And it was, I believe it was Dave's. So we would get that. Mom would get it for me at the grocery store. And that's my, I have some in the fridge right now. I don't even have any food in my fridge. I just
You got hot sauce.
I have a shot of that in the morning.
Good to
work.
go.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, Dave's. That's
Cool.
That's what it is. And I think that this one later on, it says Dave's, but I don't know if it's the same Dave's.
Well, there's
Is that the
multiple
same
varieties.
Dave's? You know what I'm
Multiple
talking about?
varieties.
Stefan's over there just doing his taxes.
It's the same company. It's just different flavors.
So it is the same
Yes,
company. Yeah.
yes.
What's your favorite hot sauce?
My favorite hot sauce and my favorite hot sauce name are different. I like the Maritime Madness series. They're in PEI.
We look over there.
I
so
know.
people
We're looking for confirmation.
We
but-
look over. Yeah. Stefan's like, do your job.
It's over there. It's over there.
We're talking, but we look over as if like, yeah, like PEI, right? That's
Is that right, Dad? Is that right?
That's in Stratford, PEI, right? And Stefan's like, I don't know, man. I'm sending in some T4s.
He's hiding now.
This is the funnest show I've ever been a part of.
all
And
right.
I absolutely am happy to be here. That'll be part of the trailer right there.
That's
that
it, yep.
line right there. Let's do one more wing.
Oh, good.
I hate how they're doing it. I'm doing a drum. So which one are we on?
1, 2, 3.
What? So yeah. So what flip?
That's 4. This is 3.
We did 3, didn't we? We didn't do 3.
We didn't do 3.
We're doing this one. Thank God.
Now we're
came-
dating, apparently.
Yeah, exactly. Well, we're sharing sauces there, as if it's pre-COVID.
It is pre-COVID. It was August last year.
Aren't you glad that it's 2017 right now?
Yeah.
Oh my God. So this is definitely less hot than that.
Yes.
Yeah. So we might have screwed up the order, but
I don't get mad.
I'm still enjoying this conversation. So here's I thought was a kind of a cool question. So you're from Ontario, so you're a food snob a little bit. You're a little condescending with your food, even though I love you.
Put
so
your
much.
little question together.
Yeah. Just ask me the question, McKinley. What flavor of your brand of beer, New Maritime Beer Co. beers, would pair best with something like, if you're having like a spicy Indian food, if you're having a curry, if you're having, you know what spicy food is. I could keep listing.
Yeah, you could. No,
different
I
types
thought
of-
you'd just go on for a little while.
Yeah, a little maybe some Mexicans, a habanero pepper. What would pair best with a spicy food? Would you want to go something that's going to neutralize the pH or enhance it? What would go best with like really hot food?
It's personal preference, in my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
I like an IPA with a really hot curry. Other people like a sour or a ginger beer with a really hot curry. It's really personal preference, in my
Yep.
opinion. They're all good neutralizers, and they taste good.
Why does it neutralize the heat?
Doesn't really.
It makes it worse.
It just spreads it around.
We have glasses of milk here that I'm going to pour into the beer.
Yeah, you could drink the milk. I'll drink the
I
beer.
made a big deal to Stefan LaForest about the milk earlier. I was like,
Yeah.
I need milk.
Remember you mentioned
It's
Sientaro about 1 billion times the other day?
Yeah.
You mentioned Stefan LaForest about 1,000 times now. So
I
just
love
like
him.
bring it
That's-
down.
I love him.
You're
Well,
making
at least
him
he's-
awkward now.
At least he's here. At least he's here. We're not making fun of anyone that's not. We're not even making fun of him. We're just mentioning his name. Well, he made all this possible. If
He did make
Stefan
all this
wasn't-
possible.
If Stefan wasn't alive, like if he didn't exist, we'd be doing this interview in the Tim Hortons parking lot across the street.
Now we probably wouldn't have met each other without him.
Yeah, probably.
That's true, right?
Probably.
Cheers.
Yeah, cheers, buddy. We'll get 10 more of these. And I'm staying here for the night, Stefan. Yeah.
Okay. We're editing a lot of
Stefan's-
this, right?
Yeah, of course.
Good, good.
Stefan's like, stay as long as you want. I don't care. Stefan's like,
Pay for your beer.
I don't care what you do.
Next.
So
What
we
is
got,
next, anyway?
Well, we got like, I believe 13 more sauces
Okay,
to do.
good.
So this is going to be like an 80-minute episode.
Pared
So let's
down to
do-
3.
Let's do one. I'm going to do one of these guys.
All right.
So we're on number 4 right now. If I didn't ramble as much, we would be done right now. We can actually
Drink.
drink and have a good time. This next one, I believe it just says "do not eat." So it says "do not consume." It's Reaper. I'm having trouble with that last one. Yeah, it's
Hiccups.
coming back up. Yeah, I get hiccups. So my apologies. I'm gonna have hiccups.
Do you want me
Yeah.
to read it?
Just scare the shit out of me when I'm not expecting. Just do it.
What?
That actually helped a
Sorry.
little bit. It's called Reaper 51, called Rebel, a hot sauce. Like an obscene phone call from an ex-lover. What do you think? Honestly, I don't even taste it.
It's not hot.
Nope.
I still taste this one.
From last week.
Yeah.
When we were here.
On our first take.
That second one is still hitting my lips. So we're going to ask you another question, though.
Okay.
So a lot of people, from what I see, a lot of people are like brewing their own beer. You go over to their house, like James Mullinger has an absolutely terrific joke
About the wine.
about the wine. Yeah,
I love it.
About
I
people,
love that.
About people brewing their own wine, and he goes over and it's like, oh, would you like some wine? I made it myself. And they're like, James is like, you can buy it at the grocery store.
Yeah.
Absolutely hilarious joke. So a lot of people are brewing their own beer at home in their kitchens. What are the common mistakes? So if someone wanted to like brew their own beer, not necessarily to get into the industry, but they wanted to sort of just brew their own beer for their friends, what are some common mistakes that they make that you can help them right now? Like just some high level stuff that would help them on their way.
Well, the easiest thing is stop using kits. Don't use
What do you
beer,
mean by that?
a beer kit. It comes with, without getting real technical, it comes with the ingredients in a box, and you put it in a kettle or a pot, and you boil it.
That seems like the good idea though.
Yeah, except it's really terrible. It's really terrible beer. So you get a picnic cooler, get your own grain from a supplier, do that thing. It's called mashing, lautering, and then put it in a pot, boil it then, and you've got way better beer already.
Yeah.
Then you figure out the water, get your
So
water.
what do you mean figure out the water? So what?
Water just
what do you
coming out of the
use?
tap is not suitable for brewing almost anywhere.
So since water is like 98% of the ingredient of beer,
Yeah.
wouldn't that be the most important thing?
It is the most
to,
important
to
thing.
focus on.
It
So
is.
it's that. So how does someone optimize their water?
Well, there's lots of spreadsheets out there that are available that'll teach you how to do your water. Your local municipality will provide you a water profile from the last time they were tested. And you put that information into the thing, and it'll tell you how to balance your beer for the style of beer you're making. And it's just a little bit of research and reading, and you could get most of that on the internet.
Right on.
And if you live locally, come and visit me.
Where can we find you?
Well, at 55 Newcastle Boulevard.
Yeah. And if there are your little Mazda Miatas out there,
Oh, it's a little gray car there. I'm there.
The smallest car in Miramichi. If it's there, Dave's brewing some beer.
There you go.
So 55 Newcastle Boulevard.
Yes.
Right next to Casey Tire.
Right next to Casey Tire. Wonderful people.
Let's move on. So that was not that hot. I agree that I think what that did was amplify the second one. We've totally messed up the order.
That's
but
good.
It's all good. It's the pilot episode.
It's random.
Nothing matters. I'm not even wearing
Dude.
pants right now. So it doesn't matter. We're going to, yeah, I'm wearing
That made me look.
So this
1,
one,
2, 3, 4.
obviously this one is in the same class as this one and this one because it has the same guy dying on the cover.
Pain is good again.
So we're here?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, that's a company. Pain is
We're
good.
So I got a good dip.
Ooh,
I'm not
attaboy.
a pussy.
I'm not sure you're allowed to say that.
We said worse.
Yes, we did on the first
I
try.
do like that. What are some common misconceptions that people have about the craft beer industry? And like from what I see, like people are like, oh, well, you drink it the next day you're a hipster, or whatever.
Doesn't happen.
No. Why do people think that only people with skinny jeans and beards and the toques that they show the little bit of their, you know what I mean? Those toques?
Yeah.
The little long toques. Kind of look like Lee Jones a little bit. You'll
Pick
sue
on
us-
your
you'll-
friend.
you'll sue us for this.
Yeah.
But I mean, like that would be the description, if I had to pick someone up. But why is that? Why do you think? And can everyone enjoy craft
Everybody
beer?
can enjoy it. Your grandfather can enjoy a craft beer.
My grandfather's passed away.
Sorry, he can't. Okay.
That's hilarious. Okay, sorry, but that was funny. Why did to edit that out? But that's,
Oh, yeah, you have to take that out.
That's gonna make the blooper reel.
All right.
When he stormed the beaches. When those gates went down on the boat and he stormed out on Juno Beach in 1944, he could have enjoyed.
He wanted to have
if
a
he
craft
had
beer.
lived, he would have had a craft beer.
He
right
would have,
afterwards.
yep,
We're gonna
yep.
have to edit that out. Yeah.
Yep, absolutely.
Yeah, I'm gonna reset with that. Man, that was actually, I like that one. Actually, we're gonna probably keep that in. It's fine. We're not disparaging anyone. We're not making fun of it. We're just having a good time here with the pilot. I think this has entertainment value. I'm not sure. Do you eat the whole wing, or are you concerned about wasting part of an animal? Some people are like, I break the bone open and I suck the marrow out.
Yeah, I'm not doing that.
No.
That's a wing.
They used to discard the wings here.
Yes, they did.
And then someone was like, why don't we sell those?
Well, the Anchor Bar in Buffalo started it. The whole Buffalo wing thing.
So, I know that I said Dave's Hot Sauce was my favorite brand. One of my favorite brands, or probably my favorite brand. This is one of the best sauces.
That sauce is delicious.
Yeah, dude, yeah. So this is one of my favorite sauces. I think it's Canadian. It's, who knows, it has a farmer that's...
The guy doesn't look particularly
So
Canadian.
it's a farmer that's on fire, but he's smiling in the picture, which is great. It's called Hurricane Florence. And it's from, I gotta tell people where this is from because they have to get it.
But fuck God.
Where's it from, Stefan?
Don't talk to him.
It's from the States for sure.
Oh, it's from the States?
North Carolina or something.
Oh, fuck this. Anyway, no, I love the States. I'm just kidding. It has 5 calories. It's from the States. Anyway, get it. It has that farmer on the front. It's called Hurricane Florence. I think it's great. It's a lot of heat with a lot of flavor, too. And I think it's this one right here. Did we already do it? Or
No, we haven't done that one
All right,
yet.
let's do it. We're running out of wings.
It's okay. We're running out of sauces.
Yeah, we're good. We're going to do Hurricane
We're
Florence
running
right
out
now.
of beer, though, too.
Yeah. I only have one more question, but we have like 2 more sauces. So we're just going to have to...
Get another beer.
We're just going to have to get another beer. Can we get another beer for Dave? Can we get... it's part... You know, I need some help. Stefan's over there. He's clearly... He looks like an...
He's laughing so
He
hard.
looks like an H&R Block employee. Our sound tech is... Ashley is getting the beer.
Yeah, cut would be good.
Like, you're professional.
See, I'm new to this. You're not.
You need another wing.
Dude, that's awesome. No, we're good.
Which one was that?
Go on.
It's really good. I like that sauce.
This one or this one?
I don't care.
We'll just reset.
Either one of them. Yeah. Oh, it's so funny.
I just have one more question.
You went on so many tangents.
Well, it's good to have more than it's good to have more than,
Oh, yeah. Oh, you can cut the shit out of it. And
or just air
make
the
it-
whole thing. Who gives a fuck?
Oh, no. Make it a 20-minute set. It's fucking brilliant. Keep the good bits.
I'm a lot happier with this than 2 weeks
Oh,
ago.
I am too. It's
you
more
can breathe the
comfortable.
room, it's more
It's
comfortable.
more comfortable.
Yeah, you're more comfortable. I'm more comfortable.
I wasn't weirded out over there. It was just, we were so
No, you weren't.
close.
I didn't know how to start, but now that we have a little bit of a flow, it's a lot better.
That there is too much running on. You know, we,
Yeah, a
we,
little
need
bit,
to,
yeah.
we really need, you and I have both done it. No,
Yeah.
I'm not just saying you. We're both
No,
doing it.
Yeah.
Sometimes you got to go, shut the fuck up.
I'm aware, and I know that. It's hard to get things started. I do the same thing at comedy shows.
Yeah.
Like you don't know how to start, and it's like, well, how the fuck do I start this thing? So it's that'll get better. Like
Oh,
episode
of
2,
course.
episode 3, episode 4.
I want to come and watch episode 5 because I think you'll have a blast.
Fucking come watch all of them, man. It's gonna be great.
Ashley, do you need help? I can't see beyond the light.
Oh, I'm good. Oh, dude. Yeah.
I mean,
You know what? Last
I've been pouring beer for years. I don't.
Ashley was apparently a bartender, but he's not
It doesn't look like
proving
it.
it.
That's okay. They're all generally the same.
If I had done that, he would have made fun of me. But Ashley does it, doesn't make fun of him.
Well, because he likes you.
He likes
Can't
me.
you tell? Holy fuck. It's like a guy crush. You guys are, it's good. It's fun to watch you guys. You
Well,
guys,
that's why
you
we have
guys
our own
shoot
show.
it. You
That's
guys
why we have our own show together.
You guys
we have to
shoot-
get Stefan on this fucking
Oh, you have to get him on.
show. Yeah.
That
He'd
would.
be like, Stefan would be like, I don't want to.
Oh no, he has to be on.
I'm too busy.
He has to be on it.
I know, he will.
I'll do the studio audience for that one. I'll be yelling shit from the crowd.
I only had 1 sip of milk.
I didn't want milk, so you can have that as well if you want milk. I'm not a milk guy.
I am a milk guy. I like milk. I might
Yeah?
get some milk tonight. Yeah.
I haven't drank milk in years.
It's like so fresh. The only problem with big kegs is that sometimes if they're sitting.
Thanks, buddy.
Thank you very much.
Cheers.
Ashley Dominato, everybody!
Woo!
Ashley Dominato! My fake Italian friend.
Hey! That's faux.
What's that?
Italian of Venetian.
You're Venetian. That's a fucking casino.
Got my own island.
Dude, that's a casino in Las Vegas. You call yourself Italian.
Venetian.
He didn't say
No
Italian.
one
He
knows
said
what that
Venetian.
means. Yeah.
Venice is sinking, and I'm going under.
It's like saying Sicilian.
I know what Venetian means.
It's like saying Upper Canadian.
Dude, I can't wait to send this to
I'm okay
whoever-
with that now.
I can't wait to send this to whoever's editing it
Oh yeah, they're just gonna shit themselves.
due to an unrelated IBS
There you go.
colon fucking problem.
All right, you ready to reset?
We're good. Okay, so we got so we're pretty much at the we might as well just jump to the last one because
Sure.
you know what? Let's not.
We got 2 left.
We got 2 left.
We got
one.
I can't
So
believe we said that.
somehow we have 2 sauces left and 1 question left. So we're gonna do this one. Is this next one, Steph? Is this next one yours? Your concoction?
Habanero.
Habanero. So it's just called the Habanero.
Matt's habanero.
Matt's Habanero from Matt Trevors, farmer Matt Trevors, who also works here as a bartender.
Correct.
I love Matt Trevors. Great guy, nice guy, would get you out of a jam, and will make you jam, actually.
And mean with
Yeah.
a rifle.
He would get you. He would give you gun advice as well.
Yes,
He
he
loves
has. He's
that.
given me gun advice.
Very knowledgeable about the guns. I don't want to mix these up, so.
Well, it was already out. It was there.
Right, it was already out. Yeah.
What are you doing?
Oh, I'm just taking it over there. I don't know why I did that. It's fine.
Don't rub it in your eyes.
This is. Oh, it's too late for that. I already went to the bathroom and went to the hospital for 5 hours. This is Matt's. So it's this one right here.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Let's dip. Let's do it.
All
I'm
right.
taking that last drum.
You love it.
Yeah. So I just want to end with. So we're gonna not end with this one because we're gonna do one more sauce, but who cares? So whatever. You probably can't tell me everything because you have some stuff that you don't want to give all the secrets away of New Maritime. What's on the roadmap for New Maritime for 2021? 2021, man, it's got to be a better year. It's got to be,
It's gotta be a
it's
better
for
year.
everything, not just beer, not just, for every industry. So we're hoping to have a better year. What can we expect to see from flavors that are coming out of New Maritime?
You're probably not going to see a lot of new flavors from on the canned side because we have just released our sixth can today, the Black Cherry Sour, which will be in the AMBL stores as soon as they order it. It's ready. That's probably maxed out our canning lines, but we will be doing some pilots. We have an anniversary beer that's in a barrel, a wooden, a wine barrel, red wine barrel, aging away.
An anniversary, so it's a year or 2 years?
In March will be our first official anniversary of brewing. And
Nice, man.
cheers.
Congratulations to that.
Yeah, so we'll be doing that. And we'll have some fun stuff here and there as we go along for celebrations and stuff. If we're allowed to have Irish Fest here in town, we'll definitely be part of that.
As long as everyone's vaccinated.
Yep. And first of the line.
Dude, I don't even care what's in it.
Just shoot it in my arm.
Yeah, like that's
That was
the-
Clorox.
Well, that's the funny thing about this whole, no matter what side of the equation you're on, whether you believe in science or don't believe in science.
You don't
or
believe
you're
in science, you're an idiot.
Or well, exactly. Yeah. Well, here's the
Sorry.
good thing about, so this is the only time I'll ever use my science degree. Whether you believe in science or not, it's true whether or not you believe in it.
Yeah,
So-
science doesn't care.
Exactly. Science doesn't care your political affiliations. We're getting so political here.
Wow, I know.
On this show
Hot sauce.
that is not even named yet. But man, I think that everyone probably recognizes that a vaccine is the best way out of this situation. Whether you believe in it or not, or whether you're going to get it or not, that's the answer to get people back to work. So my job, like I don't usually do this.
All right.
You know what I mean? Thank God I'm getting paid handsomely from my executive producer and sponsors, which is the same person, the Little Bite and O'Donoghue's. But I love Stefan. He's great. He's been very nice to me. But I mean, I would love to be able to do theater shows again and jam people into theaters. And
I want to do craft beer festivals.
absolutely, yeah.
We can't.
Showcase your product and well, it was Fredericton. That was the big one, right, at the Delta. Did you get to that one yet?
We were at that one last year, but it wasn't our own beer. We had it contract brewed by someone else, so it wasn't really our beer.
Oh, right.
It felt kind of creepy.
Yes, yeah.
Like
yeah.
wearing your sister's clothes.
Yeah.
Oh, is that what?
You can tell Dave's had 10 beer now.
Yeah, there you go.
That's a good way of saying when someone brews your own beer, it's exactly as wearing your sister's clothes secretly. It's like, how does that? That's amazing that you said
Cheers.
that. That is the fucking most hilarious thing that you've ever said. Matt's gonna be like, you're not allowed to say that. He's gonna be like, send this to me. I want to watch it. He'll be
Yeah.
like chiropracting someone. He'll be realigning someone's spine while he's watching this video.
That's too funny.
I love you guys. We're gonna do one more sauce.
Last
and then-
sauce?
yeah, and then we're gonna chug these beer And we're going to have to get Willard Martin to come pick us up from Florence
There you go.
Florence Taxi. Actually, no, you'll have to get a Chatham cab because every time, for some reason, when you're in the other part of town, you can't call a Newcastle cab or a Chat. If you're in Newcastle, you can't call Chatham.
It's the same town.
It doesn't matter. It's 7 kilometers away, I know, but it's something that we have to fix. And I'm going to address the transit system here tonight on whatever the hell this show is called.
Alrighty.
All right, we're going to do this last one. It's called Dave's, which is fitting because your name is also Dave, and my middle name is Dave. Bunch of Daves here. I'm going to tell you, I'm having the hiccups. I'm actually doing quite well. I didn't really find anything super extreme. So Stefan was like, maybe you should sign this waiver earlier. And I'm like, okay, Dad. Okay, Grandpa. You know? He's like telling me how to live my life and how to like eat my wings.
He eats hotter stuff than you do.
Yeah, well,
Just saying.
whatever. I was like, Steph, whatever, Grandpa. Why don't you just back away?
Yeah.
I am a
And
grandpa.
You're not a grandpa.
And proud of it.
Are you seriously a grandpa?
Make fun of me for being a grandpa.
Oh man, now
No,
it's
I was,
gotten
I was
ugly.
I was making fun of you for
Is
just.
that part of your comedy shtick to make fun of grandpas?
I would never make fun. Well, a little bit. I'm just making fun of you right now.
You just did.
Oh God, this is great. I love this job.
Yeah, just chug it.
Anyway, so getting back to me.
It's only about you. It's
yeah,
okay.
It's only about me. So we're gonna try this. Are we out of wings? We have two. How did he cooked exactly the right amount of wing?
He can count to 14 all by himself.
Can he really? So I'm gonna do this. What I do with the flats, I sometimes rip them apart.
Really? You're
And
the only
then-
person that ever does that.
Really?
Yeah,
Doubt that.
no, yeah.
I'm gonna dip this. Do you dip it?
I haven't dipped yet. You're hogging the bowl. Holy crap, Dipper.
Yeah, I'm gonna do.
Oh,
I'm
he's
do
gonna
a
be
big
die-
dab.
he's
Well,
gonna
you
die.
Might as well. It's like we only live once. You only die once too.
Unless you believe in that weird shit.
Yep. Yep.
Oh, that's hot.
Yep. What do you think of that?
That's really hot.
You okay?
I'm okay,
want some
but
milk?
it's really hot. No, I don't want milk.
We do have milk. You like that?
Oh, he's dying.
Dude, I want to thank you so much.
Thank you.
That was really hot.
That was really
Let's
hot.
take a minute. There's one of those like rape at the back of the throat ones.
Yes, it is.
You know what I'm going through right now, eh? Yeah.
Oh,
I did a big dip too. This might help it. Nothing's helping it.
oh, it's very hot.
That made it worse. You like that? So it's apparently good for you to do this, but it's like right at the back of the throat that I'm dealing with. That was why
That
would
was
anyone
stupid.
why would anyone buy that? Oh my God.
It's not meant to be eaten that way.
That's what she said.
X-ray.
Dude, that is Stephen, that you can't serve that in the restaurant. In the restaurant, man. You can't serve that in the restaurant. Dude. What a horrible way to end the episode. But this is, we gotta end it. Because we've been going for like my audio text out of battery life. Oh my God. That is so hot. It doesn't hit you right away.
Oh,
You
no.
think, oh, I'm great. I'm great. When I was making fun of my grandfather a minute ago, Stefan, I regret all that. Oh my God. Guys, I got the hiccups. They're not going to go away. I just want to thank everyone for tuning in to our little show here. It's the pilot episode. Give us some leeway. Give us some slack. It's going to be rough. It's going to be raw. We're going to have a whole lot of fun. Dave Draper,
Cheers, mate.
New Maritime Beer Co. Thank you so much for being our first guest, man. Cheers,
Thank
pal.
you.